What is up guys, today I want to show you how to cancel the dodge animation and all the ways you can use this, all the things you can do with it, because it has more than a couple of cool benefits. This is as advanced as it gets in terms of the Last of Us Part 2 mechanics, and I've been using this since 2021, so without further ado, let's jump right into it. There's two ways to cancel the dodge animation. We have melee dodge and aim dodge. Let's start with melee dodge. I'm gonna show you how to do it and then we'll go with the uses, okay? Let's see how to melee dodge step by step. And I will show you a hand cam in slow motion after this explanation, don't worry. First, I'd like to show you the difference. So in order to melee dodge, we start by tapping L1, the button for dodging, then we press square and X together, square being the button to attack and X being the button for jumping, or square and X separately, meaning square first and X right after. So we can either press square and X together or separately. The left stick, meaning the stick for character movement, must stay pointed to any direction at the same time as we press X. You can be pushing the left joystick towards any direction the entire time, but the point is to push the joystick at the same time as we press the X button. Note, don't press X before square, because your character is going to jump, which is why pressing them separately is safer. And don't be pointing the left joystick backwards while pressing X, because your character will do the 180 quick turn at the end of the attack. Now that we know how to melee dodge, well, let's get to the good stuff. Number 1, kill dogs quicker. Check out the difference. This is helpful to kill the dogs a little bit quicker, and also we don't move too far from where we are. This only works with dogs, doesn't work with humans nor infected. We're basically gonna do the same thing. Dodge, press square and X, and the left joystick must be pointing to any direction when we press X. And the last use, obviously, to attack after doing a melee dodge, just for the sake of it, just because it feels good. It kinda looks cool too. Also, if we don't see it as necessary to do the whole dodge animation. Now let's move towards the other way of cancelling the dodge animation, the aim dodge, which is cancelling the dodge animation when aiming. Let's see the difference first. In order to aim dodge, we're gonna tap L1 to dodge, next we press L2 to aim, and then we tap X. We can press L2 and tap X at the same time, or we can do it separately, meaning L2 first and X right after. Again, you can be pushing the left stick towards any direction the whole time, but the point is that it happens at the same time that we press X. And we can also be aiming the whole time. We can also be pressing L2 the whole time. Note, never press X before pressing L2, because your character is going to jump. And this works better if you use the claw grip, since you can control your aim while tapping X. So how is this useful? Well, let's start with number 1, aiming sooner after dodging a dog attack. This allows us to aim sooner and therefore fire sooner after dodging a dog attack, which can be useful in messy situations. Check these out. How are we going to do this? We're basically going to do the same thing. We're going to normally aim dodge, as if there were no dogs. Number 2. Aim dodging will let us aim as soon as it is possible in the game after using a throwable. This is useful if we want to fire as soon as possible after a throw. We can also use this when doing the shame combo. What's the shame combo? It's basically when in a short period of time, specifically under 7 seconds, we do bottle plus leg shot plus headshot plus exploding head. And the full shame combo is getting a leg shot before the bottle attack like this. If you want to see the tutorial for the shame combo, you can check it right here. Alright, so let's go back to aiming when using a throwable. So there's 2 cases, when we only have one throwable and when we have more than one throwable. Let's start with the case where we only have one throwable. There's 2 things we can do after the throw. We can aim dodge, or we can simply aim without canceling the dodge animation. In this case, again in the case where we only have one throwable, it's better to aim dodge after the throw. Why? Because 1, we get to aim a bit sooner than when we don't cancel the animation. And 2, we get to have more control of when we want to aim. Getting the timing right for just pressing L2 after the throw, meaning for simply aiming without canceling the animation, can be awkward. It's hard to get the timing right in order to be able to aim immediately without aim dodging. How do you do this? Well, we simply aim dodge right after using a throwable. So we press R2 to use the throwable, and then we aim dodge. Note: when we aim after using the throwable, we will pull the last weapon we selected. So you don't have to select the weapon when you aim dodge, but you can if you need to. If we don't do the cancel, it's easier to aim quick when we are moving while we do the throw. But remember that it'll be easier to aim even sooner than this by aim dodging. Now let's see the case where we have more than one throwable. So again, aim dodging is useful here for aiming as soon as possible after using a throwable. Let's check the difference real quick. Here it's mandatory to select the weapon we are going to use, otherwise we're going to throw the next throwable. So just like before, we can choose whether we want to aim dodge or not. But in this case, it's not just better, but way better to aim dodge. Because if we don't aim dodge and we only try to select the weapon and aim after using the throwable, 1. we have to wait quite long to be able to aim. And 2, again, it's hard to get the timing of aiming as soon as possible. Even harder here when we have more than one throwable. Aim dodging allows us to aim sooner and get those throw headshots before the pipe bomb explodes. What's a throw headshot? Well, that's how I call it. It's basically when we get the headshot under 2 seconds from the moment the throwable hits the enemy. Anyway, how to do this? Here we're going to do almost the same as before. Only thing is we must select the weapon. So we have to select a weapon, aka press the D-pad after we press L1, after we dodge. And we can press the D-pad before we press X or at the same time that we press X. And don't forget, the left joystick must point to any direction when we press X, always. Note, there will be a delay when pulling out guns from the right side holster, if you do this when there are no enemies. Number 3, aim dodging will allow to throw throwables faster, like in a shorter period of time. Take a look. In order to do this trick, we are going to use a throwable and then immediately aim dodge, just like we would with a gun, and repeat that with the next throwable and so on. We can be aiming the whole time we do this, by the way. Number 4, stop reloading. Yeah, this is a small thing. So yes, we can stop reloading by selecting something else, like a health kit or another weapon. And we can also stop reloading by normally dodging. But we can also use the aim dodge to stop the reloading. And it is helpful because using the aim dodge, we can safely cancel the reloading at any point. It's fast, and we can keep the same weapon. We can also use this when, say, we started reloading by accident and need to use our gun immediately, or if we don't want to fully reload our weapon, because again, we need to use the gun immediately. And lastly, to move around. It can help us pre-aim with our character movement, like we want to get away from an enemy, but we don't feel it's necessary to do the whole dodge animation. Or we may simply do it because it looks cool. And that's about it. And no, melee dodge and aim dodge are not good for dodging bullets. Don't even try it. No. So yeah, melee dodge is canceling the dodge animation when doing a melee attack, And aim dodge is canceling the dodge animation when aiming. I know some tricks are more useful than others, but the point was to show all the things you can do by canceling the dodge animation. Maybe you can find more uses. The next video I will upload is a very detailed aim tutorial, so stay tuned if you want to improve your aim, because that video will 100% help you aim better. So that's it, have a good one, bye.